Hello guys, it's Dima and I'm back with another video, and I know that there have been literally a million and one videos about this, but today I'm going to be going over the types of irritating cosplayers. So let's go. Number one, first and foremost, the shit talker. These people are really easy to find. Like, they will always be just strolling along in the convention, just looking at people in disgust or, just in a very condescending way. There will always be a person that goes, you should have really made that with fill in the blank, or that's supposed to go on the other side. Like, excuse me? Excuse me. I have spent hours and hours making this costume. I have spent like maybe $100 making this costume. Are you really going to critique me on things that I probably know are in the wrong place anyway, or that I probably know maybe could use a little work, but I am proud of nonetheless? Like, that's not cool. Like, constructive criticism, on one hand, is a good thing, if you ask for it, of course. So, asking for maybe the help of another cosplayer to try to improve your work is fine. It's great. It helps you. It's constructive and it's positive. But if you just demean someone or tell them what to do because you think you're better than them, then that's not okay, and that's gross, and just leave. So a big point here is that most of these people, I'm not saying all of these people, but very many of these people are always the ones who misgender people at cons. So they see a person walking and they see, they have boobs. She. They see a person walking dressed as a sexy character. She. They see a person walking with, grease bag hair, kind of tough looking exterior. He. Have you ever heard of the phrase, when in doubt, they, them, their it out? No? Well, here you go. Because not all people are he's and she's. Some people are they's, some people are x's, some people are z's, some people are, there's all types of things that you can call people. So, if you don't know someone's gender, just they, them, their it out. Because misgendering someone sucks, and it's not fun. And it's not fun for the people who are cosplaying, because, that's happened to me on multiple occasions. It's not fun. Just they, them, their it out. Please. Please. 2. The fandom weeb. Person is also really easy to find. They are that person that is probably around the younger age, maybe, 12, 13. Their first convention, they're really excited. It's kind of cute in a way, they're really excited. They're taking photos, they're walking around, they're meeting new people, they're saying hi, they're talking about their fandom. That's great, that's awesome. But they know so little about the fandom. Really don't want to point fingers here, but Homestuck is one of these fandoms that has a lot of these people in it. And I think mostly because it's, Homestuck's audience is very, diverse, but a lot of the audience is younger. And, the cosplayers community of Homestuck is very large, and I know this for a fact because I cosplay from Homestuck. But, these people just don't know a lot of the stuff about the fandom that they're in. And this is not just Homestuck specifically. There's a lot of, very, animes that are very complex and have a lot of layers. I know it's hard to understand them, but if you don't know at least like a couple of the, characters that are obscure, maybe you should just research a little more. And I feel like this is a thing that a lot of people do, is they just need to research more. And I'm one of these people sometimes, because sometimes I just don't know enough. Sorry, my hair is getting in the way. I just don't know enough about a thing, so I have to, further my intellect so I don't make an ass of myself, But yeah, the fandom weeb, they're fine. They're probably a really great person. They're really excited. They're really excited to be there. They're really excited to meet new people. Probably really nice. They're just they don't know a lot about what they're actually talking about. And, it's just, it is what it is. And you just gotta maybe look a little bit more in depth about stuff. Just kind of examine a little bit more. you know? Honestly, I cannot count how many times I've gone on Omegle as Diamond's Droog, and people have mistook me for Dad Egbert. Please, just do your research. Number 3, the touchy feely. Person probably knows their stuff about, you know, their fandom and stuff, but they're very eager with their shipping, and they're very eager to be in character. I personally love people who are in character at conventions. I love how they act. I love it, just seeing it happen. It's just like watching The Thing or reading The Thing or whatever it is. Just seeing the media in front of you like it's real, and it's great and it's really cool. But some people do take it too far. For example, if you're cosplaying someone very violent or you know, someone who's got a lot of like charisma or energy, it can be very intimidating to other cosplayers if you go up to them and try to interact with them in character that way. And a lot of the times, this interaction is invading their personal space, and it's not okay to invade people's personal space because, you know, their cosplay could get damaged, they could get severely uncomfortable, you might give them some sort of mental thing like a panic attack or an anxiety, or, you know, not that I know, I'm not a doctor or anything, but, you know, I've seen it happen. It's not fun. It's happened to me a couple times before. I've been like approached, and, you know, it's not fun. And always ask before touching people or taking a photo, or, you know, asking to, you know, take a shippy photograph with them or something. It's just, you have to get consent, please. Cosplay is not consent. Just because someone is dressed like a character does not mean that they will agree to everything that that character would agree with. It's not... Cosplayers aren't their characters. As much as we want to admit it, we're not our characters, so just please chill. Get it? Sometimes it's very flattering to have someone approach you and say, "Oh man, you look so good, your cosplay is awesome, I love this character, I'm very attracted to this character." It's like, oh, thanks. But after a certain point, it gets really just too far. Like, just chill, take a deep breath, because I'm not my character, and although what you're saying is very flattering, I'd rather you not. Fourth and the final one, and I don't even think this counts as an annoying cosplayer, but it counts as me being annoying, so, you know, you want to see that. It's the too perfect. If you know me, I don't know if any of you know me, but I'm a very competitive person. I see someone and they do something better than me, and I get instantly very jealous, and, you know, I feel like a lot of people feel that way too. I'm not the only one. But, sorry, I have my notes written down over here so I can glance and, you know, speak. So say you're at a convention, you are dressed in your full getup, you think you look really good, and you see another person who is dressed in maybe the same character as you, or maybe a character from the same fandom, and they look awesome. They have their contacts, they have their wigs styled awesomely, even though you tried with the got-to-be glued spray, but it just didn't work out as well as theirs did. They have their cosplay, it's all made, hand-sewn, you know, all that stuff, and then you're just sitting there looking at yourself like, why am I here? You're not sure if you want to hug that cosplayer and say, "Oh my god, you did an awesome job. You look awesome. You look so cool. I wish I could have, you know, been as good as you." But on the other hand, do you also want to just, like, validate yourself and say, okay, well, this part of them is wrong, this part of them is wrong, and this is where you become sort of a shit talker, but, like, in your brain, and you're just thinking, I have to find a way that my cosplay looks better than that cosplay. But, you know, the important thing to remember, and myself included, is that people have different skill levels, and, you know, some people have more time, money, and experience than others. For me personally, I'm an amateur cosplayer, so and I'm a student, so I don't have a lot of time to work on cosplay. But some other people that I know are, you know, they graduated from high school already, they're in college, and they're, you know, they work on their costumes really for a long time, and they have connections to, like, people who make props, people who, you know, style wigs, and people who commission things, and I don't, sadly. So, you know, it's difficult for some people, but you know, it's different for everyone. So you just have to remember that when you're looking at the too perfect cosplayer. You just have to think, okay, I should stop comparing myself to them and focus on how their cosplay is very good for their level and mine is very good for my level. Just breathe, take a breath, zen, and just remember that. Because we all compare ourselves to other people. It's just human nature, but we just really need to chill. I say that a lot, but it's true. You just gotta chill. So that's it for my 4 types of cosplayers that I've met so far. Oh my god, my eyeliner is awful. I just wiped it off, so anyway, if you like this video, you should subscribe to me because I post videos occasionally on my cosplays and my progress and, you know, rants and all that fun stuff. But until then, see you soon.